African music is the future of the world, it's the present of the world. We have the music, the culture, and we got the numbers, and we got the power. I grew up in a Nigerian household. Like, that's all you have is challenge. When you're a kid, you want to like, even as adults, you want your parents to accept you. The greatest human desire of all is to be appreciated. Every human being. So as a child, you're trying to get appreciated, and you can never, your parents never seem to appreciate you. Everything is a challenge. So it's like a lifelong goal of mine. So that's easy to challenge myself. One of my rules of thumb every week, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. The way the name came was from a conversation I had with Les Green, brilliant marketing mind, and Les was like, man, if we could just tell people very simply, like, you can literally hop on a highway, like in Atlanta, you can hop on the 85 and then go to the airport, go straight to Africa. And it was like, message, 85 to Africa. He said, 85 to Africa. So I made the song. Then we were like, yes, this should be the album title. And I'm an overthinker by trade. And so I need to get things affirmed. So I was like, man, let me go talk to the guru of this marketing strategy, one of the gurus in the game. And I went and pulled up at Chainz' studio in Atlanta. We vibed for a little bit, and then I kind of broke down the concept. And he immediately was like, yeah, that concept, he's like, I love concepts. When concepts are clear, crystal clear, and you can run with them like a running back through a lane, and it opens up, he's like, you good, you gravy. So shout out to Chainz because his affirmation meant the world to me. Where could I go? Where my land was my land, where my home was my home. In desperation and panic, I hopped on the I-85 and went straight to Africa.
Every nigga got an accent and a funky way of dancing, and we give it what our passion, and they still afraid of black.
So the sound of 85 to Africa has a few genres, and all these genres are like the genres you want on a road trip. When you're on that highway, you might start in Atlanta or in New York with a hip hop, a trap sound, and then you go into like Afro soul, and then you go into Afro beats. So it has all of that with a little spice of psychedelia in it. I live in a yin and yang world because the world is not black and white, and I certainly ain't, even though my parents to you may be black and white. I live in the grays, baby, and that's how it's gotta work for all people. You can't be so aware and awoke to everything that you don't realize that you're not allowing a person to grow, or this person has a different upbringing than you. Or just because you made it out, maybe a similar circumstance, doesn't make you better than this person. Everybody got something to offer. Everybody got room to grow. I have hope for people, and that's why it's important to me to always be with artists of different varieties. I believe that our generation's mission is an integration mission. It is not integration into mainstream society as it was in the 1960s. It's integration of the diaspora into the continent. And that will change the hoods in America. That will change how little kids grow up. That'll change the suicide, the homicide rate. That'll change how we feel, and then that'll change our pockets. So I'm all about investing in that. Investing in travel, investing in business, investing in connection, investing in schools, black schools, HBCUs, investing in trips to the continent, to Jamaica, to the UK, to Paris, as long as we are connected, which is the main universal law that all energy is connected, then we will be victorious in this century.